right, guys, tonight we're going to do ICD-10-CM, and our guideline is section 1C15I. Now, let's take a look at this particular guideline because afterwards we're going to do a practice question. So this particular guideline is for subcategory O24.4, gestational diabetes. And it states that no other code from category O24 should be used with a code from O24.4. All right, so let's read that, let that sink in. But then they go on to mention that the codes under this subcategory O24.4, which include diet controlled, insulin controlled, and controlled by oral hypoglycemic drugs. That's all included in O24.4. And it goes on to say that if a patient with gestational diabetes is treated with both diet and insulin, only the code for the insulin controlled is required. If a patient with gestational diabetes is treated with both diet and oral hypoglycemic medications, only the code for the controlled by oral hypoglycemic drugs is required. But note something very interesting here. Codes Z79.4, long-term current use of insulin, Z7984, long-term current use of oral hypoglycemic drugs, and Z79.85, long-term use of injectable non-insulin anti-diabetic drugs should not, you see that? Should not be assigned with the codes from category O24.4. So Z794, Z7984, Z7985 are not to be coded with subcategory O24.4. So here's an example. The patient is 26 weeks gestation. The physician has stated his diagnosis as follows: 26 weeks gestation, gestational diabetes controlled with diet and insulin. Are you going to code A or are you going to code B? And make sure you review your guideline. And this is a practice question from AAPC. You can pause it here if you need time to look it up on your own, because I'm going to give the answer in just a moment. The answer is A. Did you get it right? O24.414, Z3A.26. Do you agree with this answer? If not, let me know. Good night.